everyone, welcome back to another Train Sim World 3 live stream. Let's unpause the game as well. Might as well get the doors open. Don't have much time to actually leave actually, so that to on. Set to forward, do that, change that, because who on earth has, well, the light on the thing? It's got to be dark mode, anyway, so we got in, we've got Sam, we got Little Jack, and we got Quicko. How are you three doing? Cool. So it works. Let's hit on the trains, old Sam. Whereabouts see you tomorrow then? Or you're not on tomorrow? Let's set that forward. There's marker lights. Get the systems on. CIFA, PZB. Yeah, there's PZB there. That's fine. Yeah, talent too. And we're going to make our way down to Dresden. I can hear A363. Hello SNCF, how are you? Look at that, very nice. Get the door shut. And then we shall be off. So it'll be Globitz next. But yeah, this is about a 58-minute journey. It never feels like it takes that long, but it is. So... I'll see, Sam. Sounds about right. And we're off. So I've always got sort of the old water thingy there as well, which has a bit of history on the station. Well, actually on both sides, actually. Really, Quicko? See if you know the rules of the chat. What does PZB bridging do? That's a very good idea. And to answer your question, I don't know. I turn it on. I don't know if it actually does anything. Yeah, not too sure. Oh, I see. About 20, London Bridge in about 20 minutes, lovely. Guessing you're on your way home then. Oh no, should you work? Let's do that, and let's go. Fair enough. Up to 120. As the thing what baffles me about this route is the slow speed limit on this section of the track. As long as we get round this corner, it's literally a straight line for about, what, 10 kilometres or so? But it's 120. And then once you get to the windy bit, it then goes up to 160. It's like, how does that work? Awesome, Adam. Probably Quicko, hopefully. Just naturally letting it grow. Lovely, Sam. See that? Yeah, not too far to Globitz. Evening, Laserjet, how are you? Hopefully you're all well. Not too far to go, we've got see-through as well, let's do that. Yeah, pretty much once we're around there, it's a straight line all the way down to sort of the junction where the fast and slow lines go off. And we'll also be on OMSI 2 today. We'll be on, I'm thinking possibly Lincolnshire or Yorkshire. Probably more Lincolnshire. And we'll be in the Optair Solo. It's a very big thanks to Daniel Lewis Aberdeen, who did gift it to us. Fair enough, Sam. But it's not too far, is it? What, one train up to East Croydon and down? What's that? Oh, we got a, what are they called? Skeletons. Empty, some of those containers on them. Let's put that down. So coming down into Glorbits, which is just along here. Sure am quick out. Sifa, yes. Bloody banging on at us. Here we are. Right to the end of the platform. Staggered platforms as well here. So you've got the level crossing in the middle. Here we are. The first one, quicko. Here we are. And it is Nunglitz after this. Yeah, it might be a fairly quiet stream. So it is a German route, and it was unscheduled. But I was sort of just looking through what ones to do. And this one, sort of, I was like, oh no, it was either main spec up barn or this one. I was like, we'll get on this one again. So on here, it's like a full sort of 1 hour journey. So I like that. Right, let's go. Get that up. Yeah, so we have OMSI 2 after this, and tomorrow we'll only just have one stream. And that will probably be, well, no, that will be on Train Sim. Hello, Train Sim 101, how are you? Lifting ventilation units for an office block. Lovely. It was the banksman, what's that? What does the banksman do? Yeah, sure am, Sam. What about you? Guessing probably the same as it's a strike one. The good old 7-7. 7 to 7, 12 hours. Highest donation. Someone I don't have actually ever come back. It was quite random, but it was cool. We were doing a flight sim, and someone donated. I think that was 130 or 40 pounds. It was quite random. Their name was Donut. I didn't actually see it when it come through because it was on. It was through Streamlabs. But I obviously thanked them after and stuff. But I've never seen them again. So maybe I suppose they lurk in the background. If you're watching Donut, thanks again. Yeah, that was sort of when we first got a computer. Right, Nunglitz. See that. Hello, David. How are you? Cool. Try not to overshoot. The brakes on the Talent 2 are pretty decent. Fair enough, Sam. Hey, dear Napper, welcome to Stan. Well, I suppose welcome back. How are you and Danny getting on? Hopefully we're all well. Yeah, that one does. Well, to PayPal, but she's pretty much, I suppose, the bank. So, yeah, much appreciated, dear Napper. Welcome back. Oh, not in a good. I'm sorry to hear, dear Napper. What's up, mate? Yeah, we're monetised. 101. We're monetised. Have been since September 2020. Yeah, I'll see DM upper. Fair enough. Let's get the door shut. And it is Blistowitz next, which is quite a distance away, and we should know when we're coming into it because we'll have the 60. Yeah, I don't know why they only have they don't have 2 people there. I suppose you've got the other staff member as well, which sometimes shows up. Well, obviously you've got all the other station staff about, but yeah, because I remember before there was 2 of us there, but well, only see unless the other one ever turns up. That might actually, that's probably a possibility. But usually it is 2, isn't it? Done memberships as well. Transport 101. Oh, awesome, the MLFer. Well, I think there's some bus replacements coming up, Sam, so I'm sure we'll both be there then. There in a few weeks. Just customer. It's nothing exciting, Transport 101. Just customer service, but I can do it on the weekends, so, and it's at the railway station, so that's a bonus. So it's good. That would be very handy, Sam. Yes, you would sort of think they'd do that. They'd sort of have the name of the person who's also going to be there with you, and if they didn't show up, you could be like, oi. You've got the chemical plant on the right. It's a big structure there. Look at that. Oh, nice, okay. Cheers, David. Well, thanks for watching. What's the developer? Yeah, I'd say I do 101 for a very good reason. Well, yeah, cheers for coming in, David, mate. Hopefully you enjoy your stay, whether it be short or long. Fair enough, DM Upper. Pizza fried, oh lovely. Berrylands. Oh, it says Berrylands. Is that on the Southeastern network? Berryland. I haven't heard of that one before. Yeah, whereabouts is that? Yes, there we go. Oh, SWR. Local station? I can't tell you what my local station is. Are people knocking on my door, wondering if I'm there? Well, probably not the case, but somewhere within the big county of Sussex. For 1 minute. Oh, I see, Sam. One of those annoying ones about a toilet. Looks like London Road. Although London Road was a lovely station to be at. Once they open the toilets up and stuff. Second biggest fan. Maybe David. Fair enough, DM Rapper. Can't be a bit of garlic bread. I should probably have some tonight, actually. Well, I suppose that could be a clue train spot in 101. That's a massive area of supporters, but I could live up in bloody, Berwick-upon-Tweed, but have a Brighton flag. Hello, Daniel. How are you? Hopefully you're all well. Cheesy garlic bread. Don't know. Oh, you've got it, Quicko. On that, yeah, you've hit the hammer on the nail there. If you want, Transfer 101. What kind of gaming chair do I have? I think it's called like an X-Rocker or something. No, I don't know. I think the X-Rocker company. It does sort of all the bits, you know, it goes back, goes up and down, like any other chair, but it's comfy-ish. I would, little, yeah. I certainly would. That was awesome, dear Mapper, wasn't it? Who doesn't like pizza, David? Hello, Daniel. Just waking up, fair enough. I saw 101. It's very naughty of them. I must live on a racetrack. I could do. Do I like cricket? Not really. It doesn't really interest me too much. My chair's falling apart. Well, that's not any good then. I think the next time I do actually just get like a sort of you know, a chair for gaming, and once this one's made redundant, I might just go for sort of an office chair instead of a gaming chair, as they tend to be much comfier. I don't have the HUD on because I know where we're going. Drivers in real life, they won't have their bloody HUD on. And this is Pristowitz. Yeah, especially the, yeah, some of them are amazing. Probably cheaper than gaming chairs as well. For gaming chairs, you're probably just paying for the bloody brand. And the fact it's called a gaming chair. Whereas an office chair, probably a lot cheaper. And I find much more comfier. So that's probably what I'll go for next time. I'll just get a nice office chair. Here we are. That was a bit quick into there. Someone's doing construction over there. Someone drilling. Don't worry, 101. I'll get him. Regional Express 50. And we're on time still, which is good. And it is Niederrohr after this. As we make our way down into Dresden. It does, Sam, yeah. Right, let's go. Do we like East Coast Way? East Coast Way is superb. But it needs a new timetable. Train Sim Classic or Train Sim World? Train Sim World. Looks more graphically pleasing. It's snowing in Somerset, what, at the moment? It's not that cold, is it? Now also an automatic speed limiter system. That's all right then. That'd be cool, little. Maybe one day. And let's go. Yeah, so after this we'll do some OMSI too. I'm still a bit sort of undecided whether we do Yorkshire counties or Lincolnshire. Although we'll be in the Optare solo, so Lincolnshire sort of seems more ideal. Maybe doing like the 101 or something, which runs between Scotter and Scunthorpe. Maybe do that, maybe. Hello, Callum. You're playing FIFA? Awesome. What's my favourite train? Probably the 377. Oh, in Train Sim World. I was going to say in real life. Well, you've got the 107 in Lincoln, haven't you? That route is tiny. Get the cruise control on. Oh, nice, sir, 101. I'm all good, Joseph. Hopefully we're all well. West Country you vote for? Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing West Country. But I wouldn't mind doing Lincoln as well. Obviously Lincoln is the new shiny thing at the moment, so... As we are getting back into Yorkshire as well. You like the class 3, 4, 5? Bloody hell, trains run 10, fair enough. That's your favourite train, is it? I'm guessing you live in London. So it's each to their own. Yeah, make some spin in the chat. Love the way people are so just trusted round here. There's like no fence between the fields and the track. Then people are just sensible round here. So nice, David. Yeah, we're heading south. The time in game is 12:06. Although that's actually not moving, so it's what 13:06, 12:00. I don't know. Some sort of bug there with the talent 2 times. And can we try and get to 10 likes? That would be awesome. We have 6 at the moment. I like third rail trains but on 101. Well, that's biased because, well, I live in third rail land. So... I don't think so, dear Lapper. Don't think so. Just a VVO DB livery. .43, yeah, well, I mean the 43 is an old train. Doesn't mean it's a bad train, it's a fantastic train. The history of it, yeah, it's fantastic. Cheers, Callum. Hello, Amanda. How are you? Afternoon. Seems a while, does it? We're doing it right now. The only foot with cross rail trains is the Wi-Fi, but it seems to be fixed apparently. Yes, David. A chicken burger for dinner, awesome. Shouldn't be too fast. The next stop. Hello, Jude. How are you? Oh, lovely, Amanda. Is it a chocolate arepa? Oh, see the mapper. It's a hybrid powered ferry. Lovely. Nice train spotting. And here it is, just here. And then after it's like the Wine Boller, then Coswig, then something Sud, and then, well, Dresden stations. Big gap between those ones. What's my favourite meal? My favourite meal is actually probably pasta. Pasta bolognese with garlic bread. Oh, that's lovely. That would not be it should be a thing. I'll reinvent the arepa. Hello Eddie, how are you? Hello, Double G. When do you know when that signal will be? Well, on this route, for example, I don't really know when the next signal will be. Just if there's a yellow, you're going so slow, you'll come up to it and you'll see, oh, you'll be able to slow down in time. I know the signals and how they work on here, so that's all I really need to know. Well, on some routes, you know, BML, East Coast Way, Southeastern, I know where the signals are, so because it makes it a little bit easier. Boring Mill. What do you like, SNCFA? Do I use YouTube Premium? I don't. I'm not really too fussed, to be honest, if I get an ad coming up. I mean, usually they're sort of targeted towards what I like. I mean, some of them aren't. It comes up. Some of them are like silly sort of rap music adverts and stuff like that, which just bear no interest in. But most of the time they're sort of targeted, so it just gives me stuff I sort of want to see. You know, games and travel stuff. So no, I don't have YouTube Premium. I just don't mind getting ads. Sunday roast, nice. Yeah, spaghetti's a good meal. Fair enough, David. An extension here. What, on this route? This route sort of has had an extension, the Meissen branch. Which I know they sort of called it an update, but then in a way it sort of is an extension to the trackage we have, so. Oh, not snails. Ugh. So not common, but nice. Fair enough, SNCF. I like that last bit. Venison. Never heard of that. Heard of pheasant. See that? Lovely, Sam. Fresh lobster. Never had a lobster either. There we are. I'll put that down. This is wine boller. And we really should slow down as well. Hello Dave, playing some construction sim, awesome. What are you building? Or what are you constructing? Am I coming to London anytime soon? I hope not. Don't like London. It's too busy. Too many people. I like that. All I like is the history, the buildings, and the sort of transport. That's what I like. Everything else, no. Oh, and the royal family. Yeah, that what's that? 4 things: royal family, the buildings. Some of them, you know, the historical ones are the history and the transport. That's all I like about London. Well, I don't like London. As I said, it's too busy. And just it feels dangerous, so I don't like it. I'd much rather go to a slightly smaller city, which is much closer, Brighton. I do, Sam. Strictly forbidden. It's a secret. Fixing lots of roads, part of the campaign missions, lovely. Oh my god. I knew that was going to happen. I looked at the thing, I was like, oh yeah, it's 45. Then, that's annoying that is, because I saw it, but then I couldn't take the throttle down in time, so we just went over it. It's annoying when that happens. So it moves quite slowly, the throttle on here. So I sort of saw it about to go above, started bringing it down, but it's too slow at moving it. So, but that's PZB. I don't really know why it gives you the PZB there. It's yeah, a bit useless really, but now we've got to try and bloody sort this out. And this train trying to get it bloody moving after PZB is irritating. Fair enough. It's too busy, isn't it? It's too busy. 2 million, what was it? What is the population of London? Like 8 million or something? No. Oh yeah, no, we have to, is it that? We should get going in a second. This train just it has a bit of a tantrum when it comes to getting going after PZB. Come on. I believe. Give it some time. There we go. That's the sound we want to hear. Get moving. Now. We should start going. There we go. Finally. It's a bloody irritating PZB spot, this one, because every time it catches me out. So I start speeding out of Wimbolla, and we come across to there, and I'm sort of, well, I suppose full throttle, and it just takes time to bring it back, and then it goes above, and then, well, that happens. Hello, Theo. Just been on a friend's start, which was lovely. Home now, going a bit for my night out. Lovely, yeah, Theo. Goodbye, PZB. There we go. Let's go. Coswig next. Oh, blimey, yeah, dear Malappa, not good to hear, mate. 10.5, that's too many people. Well, then saying that, London just grows and grows, doesn't it? So it just sort of swallows separate towns and adds that population in. Hello, Callum, how are you? I've read about it in the news, 101. Just attention seeking. Sounds good for you, I'll have to have a look at that. No worries, mate. Oh dear, Sam. Not too far along to Coswig. And then the fast line then joins up with us just after Coswig, and then it's sort of the final sprint into Dresden. Although we have got a few stations within Dresden. Depends what branch line you're on about, 101. Never been down that branch before. Was it Colston Town and off that way to, well, to Tattenham Corner. Unfortunately, 101, yeah. Oh, Theo. A Friday night bash up. The government wants people to study maths until they're 18. Yeah, which I think is a fairly, I'd say, a good thing. Hey, Callum, £2, mate, much appreciated. Was that a little cat or fox? I don't know, but much appreciated, Callum. Another £2, mate. But the maps is very practical. I'll see quicker. But then I'm pretty certain you already have to do maths until you're 18. Because if you fail it, you have to retake it. So I don't really know what they mean really by making people do it until they're 18, as you already have to if you fail at 16. But whatever it is, I suppose it's a good thing. That's all good. Well, I mean, that would be your parents' money, Trainspot 101, mate, and I'm sure they're probably not interested in a random simulation channel. What's the best non-North American freight route? One comes to mind straight away, Main Spessart Bahn. It is passenger as well, but you get very heavy freight on there. Oh, see, Amanda. Really, as long as you know how to calculate, you know, minus, division, time, that's fine. We do, Callum, yeah. Lovely, Sam. But yeah, main spec up barn, double G. You can have double headers on there, bankers they're pushing you up the hill. It's fantastic. Well, that's when school finishes 101. Now you have to go to college or get an apprenticeship. The most irritating one is English language. That is just, oh, that's pants. I was always sort of on, well, I passed it in the end, but I was always on the borderline between getting a 3 and a 4. And then when they predicted the grades, they just gave me a 5. So I'm happy with that. Lovely, Theo. Lovely. That would be cool, Gunny. That would be cool. You're building a new PC? Awesome. Yeah, so we'll be going on, joining up with the other line. English? No, Amanda. I need to just, I'd say restructure the English language GCSE. Just, I don't know, it's just, don't know, not a fan. I mean, some of the things in it seem a bit sort of irrelevant. Fair enough, Josie. Bloody hell, Callum, that's quite a bit, mate. Wow. Oh, that's that new one, isn't it? The RTX 4000 or something. That's one of the new ones, isn't it? Really, you want to go for one of the older ones, you know, the 3080, 3090. Because they'll be cheaper, and was there really a big difference spending $1,000? You could probably slash that in half and get the second most recent one. Evening, Dan. How are you, mate? Have you tried any more of the PC? Oh, see, Callum. Well, I'd probably say, yeah, I mean, just off what I've heard people saying, there's not really much point getting the newest graphic card. You might as well get the, you know, a 3080, 3090, sort of the second most recent one, which is, you know, going to be half the price, and you'll still be able to run games at Ultra or so. No, we're not stopping there. It's called walking. Love a bit of that. The Whitefoot is £3,500. Why do people buy those things at that price? Extortionate amount. For a little bit of, well, metal and wires and stuff. Hey, awesome, Dan. That's good to hear, mate. Newer is better? Not really. Well, not all the time. Just means splashing your cash out on a very expensive graphics card, which in a year's time would probably be, you know, half the price, and there'll be a new one out. So it's probably best to get, you know, one of the sort of second most recent ones, which will be way cheaper. I don't know why I'm going so slow. Speed up a bit. Oh, awesome, Dan. Fair enough, Leisure. I suppose save your pennies up. Depends what games you're looking at playing, Callum. yeah, simulators. They don't require, you know, overly powerful ones. It is Train Spotting 101, yeah. Hopefully, Eddie. Hopefully soonish. Can't wait. What's the other stream? OMSI 2 on possibly Lincolnshire or Yorkshire. Well, I'm tempted to do Lincolnshire. One, because it's new, and because we can do it in the Optare Solo in the 101, but on the 101, which is sort of a nice half an hour sort of town shuttle service. So that'll be fairly ideal. Nothing yet, dear Malapper. Nothing yet, mate. And this is Radio Ost, I believe. 0101. Alright, Callum. You have to wait 4 months. Ah. Yeah, about. Even though we are 2 minutes late, that doesn't really matter because we have got the red ahead of us. So it would have just meant waiting a bit longer at the out of the station. Hello, Daniel. How are you? Fair enough, dear Malapper. And after this, we've got Dresden Neustadt, Dresden Mitte, and then Dresden Hauptbahnhof. Alright, Callum. So I'll probably be waiting for an express train somewhere. Usually that's what you're waiting for, one coming up. Alright, Callum, lovely. Off we go, leaving Radio Ost. You'll just be sleeping because you're away to Innsbruck. I need to get here at blood 2 AM. Wow, Callum. Well, have a safe journey. You probably want to get your head down then. Or just stay up, I suppose. Just stay up until you're flying and sleep on the flight. Nice, Callum. That's right then. Sounds good, Callum. Nice, Callum. Yeah, so we're probably waiting for something to come up. It doesn't look like there was anything coming down. But it's not far away. Yeah, so we're waiting for a train to come up. Which there's one there. So still quite a way off. Although obviously we're less priority. Nice, dear Malapper. What, you're not allowed to film otherwise, or? Lovely, Theo. Actually, whilst we're sat here, let's have a look at the Discord. If it wants to load. Cool. Oh, Transdev repaint pack. Cool. Sounds good. Awesome. So what route would that be on Theo for Yorkshire? Or is that the 920? Is that the route? No, that's the bus. Oh wow, probably won't make it. Yeah, it went for a 101. Lovely locomotive. Maybe yeah, Joseph. That should then change the signal. Hang on. That's not even our signal there. No, is it? No, that's the one down. No, it is this one. Yeah. Well, it could be the one down there. No, it is this one. Yes. Well, it's a red anyway, so. Oh, I see, yeah, for you. Now that's waiting for something on the down line as well. Hello, Ricky. That will be tonight, Dan. On either Lincolnshire or Yorkshire. Actually, yeah, that one down there is for the other line, isn't it? Yeah. We're all good. There's a train behind us on the slow lines, just sitting there waiting. No. We should be there soon. Let's have a look. How far away is this train on the down line? Oh wow. How far? Oh, it's a freight train as well. Clearly something wrong with the signalling there. Why on earth are we waiting for a massive freight train? That doesn't seem right. Oh. We wait. Hopefully not for too much longer. Hopefully not. Yeah, so we're waiting for a big freight train to pass us, which will then probably only be going at 120, and then we'll have to follow it all of the way into Dresden. Alright, Callum. So we wait for now. Hello, Noah. How are you? That one's only just bloody past Coswig as well. So we've got a few minutes to reflect upon the journey so far. It's been good. These passengers will be getting the right hump. We've been sitting there for about 5 minutes already, just outside of the station as well. Oh, see, fair. Got the direct brake there, which you can muck about with. The different horns. Oh yeah, man. Good to see you now. I'm alright. Yeah, it's a lovely unit, the Talent 2. Can't really go wrong with it. Whenever a route has a Talent 2, you know it's going to be an alright route. That train is still bloody up there. Well, it's the next station along now. It's flying along. What's going to be on the front of it? What are your guesses? What are on front of this freight train? I'm going to say it'll be a 185.6. Or is it a .5? I can't remember the MRC one. I think it's .5. I reckon it'll be a 185.5. Already have Dan, but nothing. Oh wow. Yeah, I reckon it'll be a MRC 185-5. Well, it should be coming around that corner very soon. And I think it is a 185 in MRC livery, looks like it. Flying along. That's the culprit. And then we got to follow that. That looks a bit faster than 120. Well, probably for that train, probably 100. Looks like it may be doing 160. Which would be very naughty for a freight train. A 1-4, good God. Well, the bets we're going to have to wait for something now on the up line as well. I wouldn't be surprised. You're very low priority, this train, it seems. Well, hopefully in a second we will get going. Maybe quickly. At 140. Oh, that's what, yeah, probably the top speed of the loco. Still too fast. So, hello, MJ. Have I tried the Japanese game called Train Crew? I haven't, but you've made me interested now. Was that on Steam? As we're just sitting here, not doing a lot. Well, in a second it will go. It will go yellow. It should. Oh yeah, is that a Train Crew? I haven't tried that. No, that looks alright. That's not too bad. Well, if it is the same one I'm looking at. How are you, MJ, though? Only 7 coffees. I5. It's not brilliant, but does the job. 1660 super. And we're finally off. Yeah, it looks decent. Although MJ, one for you, have you seen Train Operator 377? Oh, you've got to be joking. I went above bloody 45 again. Me and this train at times don't get along. Although partly because I was looking at bloody Steam there. Screw you, PZB. Been right irritating thingamabobby today. And now we wait again. We'll just tell the passengers it was a red light. They'll believe us. Wait for the brakes to come off now. Don't think so, no, I know. Well, I have off stream. Right, there we go. Train. No excuse. Move. Fair enough, David. Go, 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 go. Oh, there you go. Pizza B's actually off us now as well. Yeah, it is pretty much MJ. It's exactly how I explained it. Yeah, across we go. And up to 160 kilometers an hour. Well, not for long though. No idea, okay. I'll see you, David. Fair enough. Time Penzance, Cardiff or Paddington in a HST. I mean, it's a fairly good idea, Noah, but it is quite a long one. You were writing in the chat, Noah. That's good then. Right, thanks, Callum, for coming in, I suppose. It comes down to 120, is it? 120, I think. Love when you get this thing up to speed, sort of hear the rumble of it. You really do sort of feel the speed in this one. Yeah. That's short fast. That would be quite good. 5 hours 46 minutes. Wow. Let's see if. So was it next week you're in the dreaded Newton Abbot? Oh, 80. Nice, Callum. There we are, finally coming into Dresden and Riesa. It's about time. And yeah, then we'll be live, I don't know how long after this, maybe half an hour after this. And we'll be on C2. Let's see if they're not good then. was the weekend off to chill though. 8 days in a row. Oh wow. Nice, Callum. And was that on Lincolnshire then? Right the way round. Yeah, this is Dresden, Riesa. We are here. See that? There we go. See, with the blind down, it makes this feel very much like a 422. I mean, in fact, with the blind down where it is now, sort of making it look like the roof actually pretty much is identical to the 422. So once you get that up, then it's then it's not the 422. That's just quite cool having it down. Oh, see, fair enough. Hey, awesome, MJ. Very, very good, mate. Awesome stuff. This is a rush hour route. Nice, Callum. Yeah, great to hear, MJ, mate. Right, Dresden mid-air next, which is just across the river. Let's go. Yeah, not too far to journey's end. $2.80. Oh, so fair. That makes sense, I suppose. Across the river. You got the old town over there to the left. Do I do 4K? No. Lovely, Sam. I ain't got nothing yet for next week. They didn't automatically put me on one this time for the football. Unfortunately. The West Country UK AI, is that what you mean, Dan? The WH UK AI for Gainsborough. If you're installed in Gainsborough, you might as well install Lincolnshire, Dan. Well, I suppose it is a much bigger map, so it might not run as well. But the WH UK AI download, it'll probably be somewhere on Fellows Film. I'd say just look it up in the search bar. I suppose it might come up. WH UK AI. If not, pop a question in the Discord server, and someone will probably know. Or download Gainsborough off a website called Ompsy World. That's where I got it from. No separate downloads or anything. Love the red livery though. Doesn't get much better. Welcome to standard class, Callum. Much appreciated, mate. Awesome. You can sit right here. Nice window seat. With a table as well. Right, and the last stop next. Dresden Hauptbahnhof. It's with Lincolnshire. What, the AI list? Oh, for the README file. If it wasn't on the fellows, it might not be completely necessary. As I was just install it, see how it is. If something looks a bit off, then you probably need it. But yeah, not sure. You are very much appreciated, Callum. If you're in the Discord server, Callum, do ping me or Ramella, and we'll give you the standard class role. Then you've got Dresden Freiburgerstrasse. No, it's not. Is it Freiburgerstrasse? I don't think it is it? That's another place. It might be though. Not sure. I'll go into the fat bloody hell, Callum. Much appreciated, mate. Well, ping us and I will give you the first class. You might as well sit in the cab at this rate. Cheers, Callum, mate. Yes, we've got OMSI 2 MJ next, and we'll be in the Optare solo on either Lincolnshire or Yorkshire. Yeah, I see Sam. Hello, Pivers. But yeah, not every day. Then it would get a little bit boring, but with the choice of Train Simulator as well, it's much nicer. How you doing, Pivers? Are you on the bus home? Had the drinks. I'm down into one of the terminating platforms. Oh yeah, Krazza. Oh yeah, thanks to Daniel. Fair enough, MJ. We've done a couple of streams on that recently. It's a very good map. At first I was a bit sort of, it's okay, but after going back on it and doing those routes, the 24 and the 25, love them. Lovely, Pivers. You don't like Train Simulator? I reckon if you got it and played it, you'd love it. Bit like Farm Sim, eh? Bit like Farm Sim. Fair enough, Krasser. Yeah, I've done the park and ride ones. They're alright. One took ages though, if I remember correctly. Here we are. That is gonna be that. Oh, not that. But yeah, that is gonna be everyone for today's Train Sim World or Train Stream. Hopefully everyone has enjoyed it. I'll be back later with some OMSI 2 in the Optare solo. Apart from that, links can be found in the description to the Discord, to the PayPal, and to the merch store if you do want to help support the channel. Apart from that, thanks all for coming in, and I hopefully will see you next time. See you all, and take care. Bye, guys.